Hello. Okay. I'm gonna give this a shot because I want to. So you can see my like spider bed in my background and starting erase all that. Hi everyone. Welcome to my September favorites. This month has been kind of slow for me. I am doing the Whole30, which is, if you've read my blog, you've probably heard me talk about it now a bunch, or if you're my friend on Snapchat or whatever, it's kind of all I've been talking about lately. But it's basically like you can't eat any dairy, sugar, grains, legumes, no booze, no additives, no garbage. Which brings me to my first favorite. Baby bananas. Yes. So these are from Trader Joe's, but you can probably get them anywhere. They're dried baby bananas, nothing added. They look like a poop, like not even exaggerating. I don't even know if I really want to show you because they really look like poops. So, sorry, they're kind of stuck together. They look like this. It looks like a poop. But, like, they're just like, you know, you can get those adorable tiny little bananas. They're just those dried, and they're so flavorful and super banana-y. So, like, if you're not a banana flavor person, would not recommend. But if you love banana, like me, you have to try them. They're so addicting, but they're just bananas. There's no sugar added. There's nothing else in them. It's straight up dried bananas. It's awesome. Okay, on to the next. Okay, let's do beauty favorites. So my next favorite is this Garnier micellar water. Micellar cleansing water, all in one. And it's like no alcohol, oil, or fragrance added. It's literally just like water. I mean, it's special water. So I just like put it on a little like pad, a little cleansing pad, and just like take my makeup off with it. I really like it because like I really like the no oil added, because I hate when you like use a like eye makeup remover, how then your skin is all like greasy, because I feel like a lot of times that gets into like my eyelashes and stuff, and then even after I wash my face, I'll wake up in the morning and my eyes are just like irritated or a little bit sore. And so this really does not do that at all. It doesn't make your eyes irritated at all. And it's definitely kind of like a popular product right now, and actually I'm kind of slow on the using this train. But yeah, this is I think it's like $6 or $7, but there's so much in here. It's 13 fluid ounces, and I've used less than half, and I've probably had this for 2 months now. But it's just become my like evening ritual. So next, an even cheaper product is this eyebrow pencil. And this is from ban.do, which is a like Japanese dollar store, and we have them here in LA. I'm not sure where else they are in America, but if you can find this stuff online, I would highly recommend it. I don't really know what the brand is. It says eyebrow pencil elliptical core, which I think just means that it turns up, but mine's like almost gone. Look, it's like just a little nub. But this is really great. It's like a dark brown color. It goes on well. It stays for a long time. There's a little spoolie brush on the end, and it's just, yeah, it's $1.50. Did I mention that? Did I already say that? No, I don't think I did. It's $1.50. It's so stinking cheap. Here it is on the back of my hand. It's just so cheap, and it's so good for $1.50. Next, for my September favorite is kind of a wild one. So this is ColourPop jellies. It is blue. This is a matte, ultra matte liquid lipstick. It is super duper blue. And I just kind of decided that I wanted like a crazy color. Like, I really like to wear more, like, I don't necessarily wear bold colors on my lips, but I often wear matte lipstick. So even if I wear like a nude, it's very like stand out on my lips. So this jellies, I was like, okay, I just kind of want to try something that's crazy. And so it looks like this. It's kind of hard to see just because of the crappy lighting, but it's really blue. If you want to see a picture of it on me, there's one on my Instagram. I am obsessed with it. I am going to wear it all the time. No one made the "oh my god, are you cold" comment, so I think that people actually liked it and thought it was good and thought it was cool. So if you can get it, I would highly recommend it. I think that blue should like be the new red. No, that's not true. But I think that blue should, get a fair shot, should join the rotation, because it's super awesome and weirdly wearable. Like, I don't know, I just didn't feel like, I mean, I probably wouldn't wear blue lipstick with like an all denim outfit, but I just had on like a black button up, and yeah, I feel like I rocked it. And now my last physical favorite is my ban.do planner. Look how beautiful it is. Okay. So, oh, my little strap is turned around here. It's gold. So I was a month behind on ordering this because I kept telling myself that I didn't need it. I have a planner, but I just didn't like my planner. I just didn't like it. And so I ordered this one, and I'm obsessed with ban.do. Just so you know, if you've never heard of them, follow them on all their social media, because they kill the game at social media, like personal, professional goals. Seriously, #goals. ban.do, hire me, please. I've applied like 47 times. So it has, I'll just give you a little tour of my planner. So it has a pocket in the front, which is great for putting like pictures of you and your friends in. Oh, cute. Those are my friends at work. Then I haven't filled this page out because I'm like, I want someone to like calligraphy my name or something, or like I need to learn how to like calligraphy. And then it has like the, your typical like spread of the next like couple years or whatever in it. It's got all of the tabs for the months are laminated, which is super awesome, because I always think that like when they're not, then they get kind of like flimsy. It's hard to just like go straight to the month that you're looking for. So then like each page is just like, each day comes with just blank. There's no lines. I kind of wish there was lines, sort of, but at the same time it's like more fun for decorating. I'll show you October because it is the best one. No, I like December the best, but so I got the large size. They come in small, medium, and large. I got the large. I think they come in small, medium, and large. Pretty sure. At the beginning of each month, there's space for notes. Then there's like the full view of the month, and then there's like just a bunch of like awesome stuff that really makes this planner a ban.do planner. So what's awesome about it is because it's a ban.do planner, it has like tons of great stuff in it, like stickers. It says like national days, like, you know, everyone's obsessed with like National Cat Day, or like Saturday, November 15th is National Cake Decorating Day. And then at the end of each week, it tells you to do something, like there's an activity. So at like the end of this week, it said, watch Marie Antoinette, which is my favorite movie. So I will be watching that totally this evening. Okay, and so my last favorite, I live in Los Angeles, so I spend a lot of time in my car because there's a lot of traffic, duh. So it usually takes me like 40 minutes to get to work in the morning and like 45 minutes to get home. And so I listen to podcasts. While I do not choose to associate myself with any specific religion or belief, I like to listen to this podcast called The Liturgists. And they just had an episode, the one that they put out this week, and it was all about women. And obviously, as a woman, I support that. I'm just trying to pull it up here for you now on my phone so that you can see it. It literally was called Woman, episode 40. So there it is. And all of these women, for the most part, did not talk at all about like religion or God until like the very end. There's some amazing poems that are read on it. They just talk about their experiences as a woman. And one of the things that Caroline Lees says in the podcast is how the generation that we're living in right now as women, we don't really have the same role models. You know, if you decide that you don't want to have a baby and, you know, like right now, that you really want to focus on your career. And so say you're, you know, 30, 35 and you're still single, but you know you want to have a baby someday, but you haven't found the right person, then maybe you decide you want to freeze your eggs. And like a lot of women are doing that right now, but we don't really have anyone to like look up to and say like, oh, I know so-and-so froze her eggs and, you know, she just thought it was the great choice, like a great choice. Or, you know, like what doctor did you go to, you know, or like any of those things. And I don't think there's as much of like an openness or a network to talk about those things. So I loved this episode of the podcast just because they were saying it, and they have a huge audience, and they have like, even though that audience is obviously more progressive because they're listening to the program, there's definitely people on it who are not. And just the fact that they were like saying these things and talking about these experiences as women and as women in the church, and just having the courage to say it and like talking about it was so cool. So there's a ton more, I promise, like literally no spoilers. It's almost 2 hours long, so it's great for if you're living in LA and you're stuck in traffic. But yeah, I would love to do a further review on some podcasts that I've been listening to lately. If you're interested in that, let me know. Please subscribe. This is the end, obviously, if you couldn't tell. I'll put links down below. I've always wanted to say that. I'll put links in the description box for the cosmetics. I will try and find this $1.50 eyebrow pencil on Amazon so everyone can get it. I'm so sorry that I say a lot and that I was looking at the viewfinder and that this is really long. But thank you so much for sticking with me. And I will see you guys in my next video or over on my blog at sweethannahp.com. Thanks for watching. Bye!